Hey, what's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be talking about the two products that Samsung is releasing this month, and is going to be the S95C and the G85SB. One of these is a TV and the other is a monitor. And what's really exciting is that both products will be using quantum dot OLED technology. If you guys end up deciding that you want to pre-order one of these products, if you can, use one of my links in the description below or the pinned comment. That helps out the channel tremendously, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. Thank you so much for your support. Let's move on to the big one here, the 77-inch S95C QD OLED TV. Everybody's really excited about this TV, and who can blame them? It's a 77-inch quantum dot OLED, and right now we're looking at $4,500 as the launch price, like I have talked about in the past before. But we can see that it is shipping now on February 15th. So that's really cool that a lot of people are going to get this in their hands really soon. I've heard some people actually say they might be getting it Friday, which is absolutely crazy if that happened. And if it does happen, make sure you guys tell me how you like it if you do end up getting it. I always get excited when I hear about people getting a new TV and sharing their experience. Alright, so we're scrolling down, we can see that it says it is 30% brighter than the S95B. Remember, this is using the new QD OLED 2.0 technology. It's the second generation of QD OLED. It's more efficient and it is brighter. On the advertisement page, we see that it's 100% color volume boosted by quantum dots. It has the Infinity 1 design with the slim 1 Connect box. And remember, that's the biggest difference between the S95C and the S90C, is this Infinity 1 design with the slim 1 Connect box. Remember, this is their premium design. So this is going to be what you're paying extra for. And for people that are wall mounting their TV, this is absolutely the way to go, especially now when you order it from Samsung or another participating dealer that also offers this. They will give you a free mounting service when you purchase the 77-inch QD OLED TV. I think it's really smart from Samsung to do that because most people getting this model will mount it on their wall. And let me tell you from experience, mounting a 77-inch OLED TV is not very fun. So anytime you can get somebody to do it for you, just go ahead and take that offer because it's a really good one and it's something you really don't want to deal with the hassle with. Trust me, I did not like putting up a 77-inch OLED TV on the wall. Again, we see that it says Quantum HDR OLED Plus. And remember, they added the Plus this year. And as you can see right here, it says enjoy rich contrast enabled by the powerful processor that dynamically tone maps every scene. And this is something that a lot of people don't like about Samsung TVs, but I absolutely love it about Samsung TVs, is that they have a really good dynamic tone mapping algorithm. This is something to me that separates Samsung from other TVs when it comes to HDR. Last year, I just felt like the HDR just popped a little bit more on the S95B than any other TV. And I think a lot of that had to do with the dynamic tone mapping that was going on behind the scenes. Now this year, they're supposedly adding a toggle switch for the dynamic tone mapping. It'll be interesting to see if this actually happens this year with their TVs, if it's going to launch with that feature. But if it does, the ability to turn on and off dynamic tone mapping will be just another great feature that we have to customize our TVs, and that's never a bad thing. As you can see here, it is using the Neural Quantum processor with 4K upscaling. It seems like they're using the same processor as the S95B from all indications. Of course, this TV will have the Q Symphony 3.0, which is where you can use your TV and your soundbar paired together. So you can have the sound coming from your TV speakers and your soundbar to create a combined experience. A lot of people love this feature, so it's great to see that Samsung's continuing with it. They're also advertising here that you can do 144 Hz with a PC connected. This is something that the S95B was capable of last year, but it was not officially advertised. This year, it is officially advertised. It's on all 4 ports, of course. And another great motion feature that Samsung has is going to be Game Motion Plus. So that's really great to see because Game Motion Plus is something that I was kind of worried that they might get rid of eventually, because not a lot of people use it, not a lot of people talk about it. I love it. I think it is one of the most underrated features with a Samsung TV. You can make a 30 FPS game feel really fluid with this Game Motion Plus. I'm glad they are continuing it. Here you see that they're Pantone validated. That's something that they had last year as well. The Samsung Gaming Hub also was there last year. The new remote here, you can see it's a little bit smaller, but overall the buttons and everything seems about the same. I did get to use the Tizen OS at CES, and it did seem a little bit snappier. They added a shortcut to the inputs on the home screen so you can switch inputs a little bit faster. For audio, you have Dolby Atmos support, 4.2.2 channel sound, 70 watts, and a woofer. And of course, you have the ability to do Q Symphony as well. All right, going down to the weight, you can see that the package weight is 119 pounds. The actual TV with the stand is going to be 88 pounds. So judging by that, the package weight seems like there is going to be a lot of packing material to keep this TV safe, because the S95B last year, before you took it out of the box, it didn't seem like there was a lot protecting it while it was in the box. And I wonder if that added to the bent panel situations that was going on with the S95B. That was a good point that Max brought up in the last live stream we did, and I think it makes a lot of sense. So hopefully that added shipping weight actually just adds to the protection of the TV itself. Alright, so this TV is available at most retailers right now. As you can see on Samsung.com, it's $44.99. If you go ahead and pre-order it, sometimes you can get a discount if you are a member of one of the discount programs on Samsung's website. So check into that, because people have been saying you can save some money on pre-ordering this TV. And remember that the mounting service is only available through certain retailers. So make sure you check into that, because some retailers are not including the mounting for free. As you can see on Samsung's website, it says that the TV is shipping on February 15th. And if I look on the Best Buy website, it says that it could arrive to me by February 21st if I was to push in that order today. All right, now let's talk about this new monitor that kind of doubles as a TV. All right, so looking at the details on the G8 OLED monitor, it is a 34-inch 3440 by 1440p monitor. It is 175 Hz refresh rate. Let's take a look at the Odyssey OLED G8 and see what's going on behind the scenes on the actual product page and what it says. So we can see that it's using the Neo Quantum processor, and I think this is a really cool thing because you don't often see a lot of monitors that are using the same processors that go into the TVs. But I think that's a really cool thing. It's a step in the right direction for monitors, in my opinion, because I do feel like monitor technology has been behind TVs for a while now. So when we're looking at the Samsung G85 right here, we can see that, yes, it is a 21:9 aspect ratio, and it has 1000R curvature, which means that it is a ultra widescreen curved monitor. This is going to deliver 3440 by 1440p resolution. So while it's not a 4K monitor, it is still going to give you a very stunning picture, especially in that resolution. If you have the computer that's capable of running this monitor, I'm sure you'll be blown away by the results. Moving down the line, you can see that it has the USB Type-C port as well as a micro HDMI 2.1 port. You can have two different devices hooked up that way, and then it will have the Auto Source Switch Plus, which is basically just going to switch your connection automatically once it detects that a source has been turned on. I think this is a really cool feature for a monitor, and for somebody who uses multiple devices with their display, I would be somebody who uses this feature for sure. It's also got some cool aesthetic things like the lights that are around the monitor itself in the back. Again, we're talking about the Smart TV experience, the Smart TV interface, and you can see here it's fully functional Smart TV, just like you would with any Samsung TV. So that's cool that a monitor is basically a TV, so it works both ways there. Alright, so that is the 34-inch G85SB QD-OLED monitor. It's $14.99 at launch. I've seen that this monitor is available at both Samsung.com and BestBuy.com, so it should be ending up at most retailers pretty soon. Right now, it looks to be shipping, so you can probably get this monitor really soon if you wanted it. So, are you already sold on the S95C? Are you going to end up pre-ordering it? Or are you waiting for the S90C and the LG G3? And remember, I will have the LG G3 going up against one of these QD OLEDs, as well as the S95B going up against both of those TVs to see how much TV technology has changed in 1 year. Both of those will be on my channel, so please consider subscribing and turning on the bell notifications so you don't miss that. And if you're looking to see an early look at how QD OLED technology 2.0 stacks up against last year's QD OLED and last year's LG OLED, check out this video right here.